sees him. And all 10 guards come in. They grab Rample by the gruff, basically. And they push the rest of you guys back, like out of, you were in the center. Now you kind of switch positions. Now it's like Rample, the 10 guards, the captain, and then you guys are kind of on the outside of the circle. And they draw their swords to keep you guys back. Like, so 10 guardsmen and the captain. He's got a sword in one hand, his stogie in the other. And he says, "You, Rabbit Man. By warrant of the royal court, you're under arrest. You're charged with impersonation of royal ferry service personnel, political conspiracy to assassinate, the premeditated destruction of a royal vessel, and the murder of Sir Occam Bench, capital ambassador from the city of Steel said. Take him away, gentlemen." On the table. Gosh. Terrible. Okay. So with that said, we find ourselves with T. Rample being held by the fur on the nape of his neck like a newborn kitten by the captain here, surrounded by 10 King's Guards with their swords drawn, and you all in this little clearing. You stand stunned, watching T. Rample start to be carted off by a group of royal guardsmen on charges up to and including the assassination of the royal delegate.
I think just before I was yelling out, asking where they were taking him to.
One of the guys in the back turns around and says he'll be held at Fort Spear until the case can be heard.
Not Spear.
And then
Not yet.
and then one of the others adds like yeah, on a bond of 10,000 gold.
Jesus. Jerry just starts counting like how much you talking.
How many silver is that? It's a lot of silver. 10,000 gold. And he's being hauled completely across town over there. Fort Spear, you can tell, is unpacked by the Docklands.
Don't say anything till your lawyer shows up.
There's 10 of them?
Doesn't even respond.
There's 11 of them. So.
I've got a degree in Bergman.
Just like groaning.
Yeah,
We fucking, we're gonna tail. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we can.
You're gonna tell?
Not take it.
well, do we tell?
Okay, actually, first of all,
Oh, Jerry wants to go and get that now. Sorry.
and also Earl needs his fucking
And Earl, should we split up?
No.
Fuck you guys. No,
I don't know
okay.
if Earl would trust Jerry going back there by herself. I would not want to split.
Okay, alright.
Okay, no. What do? We go.
I'll come back.
We go get.
Go back there.
We go get a briefcase.
Just for time's sake, okay, you guys probably have about 1 to 2 hours left before the case is going to be opened.
Oh, so he hasn't opened
Come
it.
on.
No.
And so we are.
You're there?
Here,
Yeah.
And they're going over there.
They're going to Fort Spear.
So maybe we just take the high road down to the Great Plaza, pick up my axe real quick.
Would be very quick to get to the plaza. Would take probably about 30 minutes to get across town.
Okay, so we still have plenty of time. We still have like a
Can we do a heist to get him back? I mean, we don't have anything. You have your weapons. But
This is no good idea. We are very new here. We have no
let's
resources.
go get the kids. Let's get the kids.
Well, we're gonna be waiting around for. Sorry.
We're gonna.
Focus on my face on here.
That's really has to do. You have to fucking.
We're gonna be going back to get the fucking kids, but the problem is that whatever, like, we're gonna be guilty by association with Rample. Like, we're here, we've already been told that we can be accosted at any point and be brought to Fort Spear. Depending on whatever story he spins, we already know that we have people in this party not willing to spin accurate stories about what happened on that march. So if Rample goes in there and decides to save his own fucking skin, who's to say that we aren't gonna be immediately accosted by it? Like, I don't know, I'd rather go pick up my axe and then go bust this motherfucker out before he, like, defames us against the guard.
I need Twitch before we can do a heist.
Son of a...
No, we don't do high.
I will say you're close enough. Dave is still with you guys, and you guys are close enough to the hotel or the Brandywine that, like, if you did the thing where you like call your steel defender, he could come to you from here.
I also just want to go check on the bridge.
Mylos has.
Can't he give you information?
Let's just go check.
Mylos has ideas.
Earl's gonna go get his. I'm probably just gonna say I'm gonna go grab my fucking axe and I'm gonna head to Fort Spear. I expect to meet you there.
Mylos has idea before we all split up.
Yes, ma'am.
What if they just want a case for Rabbit Man's freedom? This is all this. It was very important. Man drowning says, get this to King. They suspect us of hurting him.
Get the case.
You just want the case, right? You don't need paper or whatever in there.
She wants whatever.
No, I want what's in it, and they can have the case.
She doesn't care about the case.
But they want whatever in the case.
No, they want the case.
They want the
don't
case,
know
they
that
don't
we can
know.
open it. So we. All right, guys. We go.
Mylos thinks no good idea to just take. It's not ours. It's for King, it says. He goes underwater. Did you see man go? You saw it. You saw it. He goes, last breath, he goes, give to King, and then he's gone. King? This King? I don't think so. He said the King.
He said the. There was very clearly the.
He said the King.
I think that it might not be best idea.
Either way, we gotta go get the case.
He looks at Earl.
It's a good point, Mylos. I completely agree with you. Let's go.
Good point.
I agree.
Let's go.
I agree. It needs to go to the proper authorities, though. Jerry.
You go to get
I'll go get my axe and I'll meet you guys at Brandywine.
me and Hieu and Fancy Man over here. We go.
Because we were accosted like here, right? So I can just double back and then just head up to Brandywine.
Yeah.
We make sure that street urchin girl does not take everything. Sorry.
No offense. So we'll meet you at the theater.
Up to Brandywine. Yeah, I'll meet. I'll come. I'm just gonna double back real quick. Should only take me 10 minutes to get to the plaza.
Yeah, sure.
And I'll come back up there. I shouldn't be far behind you, and then we'll figure it out.
Okay. Alright.
So I'll double back to the plaza real quick and go
He
see
seems
the pit.
He also will not.
Hold on, let me get the name. I want to get the name right.
Yep.
Pitsmith.
Pitsmith, yeah.
You take me
That's right.
asking
I'll go back to Pitsmith and just there's not really a door to be whatever.
A bell. There might be a bell hanging or something that you could,
Whenever he's looking.
or at least the one on the counter that you can hit.
I wouldn't do that. I would stand patiently until he noticed me. I would let him finish what he's
I'm an introvert.
My politeness doesn't allow
Real life situation.
It's like, oh my fucking god, come on.
I got a dinner. I don't want to ask.
Yeah, I'll go get back and get the axe from him. Does he have anything to say?
Yeah, so you go back and Pitsmith sees you and he's like, man, this has been just like a dream come true. Like working on metal of this quality with the size of it. Like a lot of the battle axe stuff that I learned was mostly theory, like putting it into practice. This is great. And he pulls out, he actually like made you like a little velvet cover for it. And he hands it to you and he just like undoes it to show you as he hands it to you. And this thing is like you wouldn't even remember what it looked like when it was new, probably.
Yeah, no, definitely not. If anything, he probably got it when it was worn.
Yeah. So I mean, this thing looks like. I mean, it's been remade essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The handle at the end though is still taped off.
The only piece that looks rough as it was is the piece he taped off.
Real quick, just to make sure
It was unscripted, yeah.
That's correct.
The rest is like all like he kind of even filled and fixed the cracks in the wood and like put little graving pieces, which are those little like bow tie shaped pieces of wood where the cracks were, so it doesn't continue. Yeah, and just re-oiled it, sharpened it, filled all the pits in the metal, grinded it back down, re-burned it so that the unsharp part is black, and resharpened your blade to the exact specifications that you have.
I pick it up and I'm like speechless. It's like, this is the quality of this. I will repay you handsomely for this. I don't have money on me, of course, but I will. You will be paid back for this in some form or fashion. I appreciate you.
He's like, just the experience was payment enough, man.
You'll get more than that, but I must go.
Okay.
But I will be back. Thank you so much.
No problem.
I appreciate it, and I put it back on. Does he give me the dollar case with it?
Goes back to banging. Yeah, case is yours.
Holy shit, I told him. I put it
Yeah.
just like very like graciously bow to him, and then I like take over. Back to Brandywine.
Yeah. Okay, and the rest of you are headed to Brandywine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Dave is trying to get you guys to Brandywine. Dave's trying to like lead you back down the corner alleys. You guys kind of make it to another clearing where there's some people gathered up, and then as you guys are sort of making your way into where the buildings are, a bunch of people run up to you really quick, and they're like, "Were you all on the vessel too?" Like just some random strangers.
Is Dave still by us?
Yeah, Dave's with you guys.
Can I touch him and
Don't say that.
Cast light. I want to cast light on him and make him glow like a low red.
You get arrested.
So if he runs away, I can see like the light.
You want to mark Dave?
Yeah.
Really quickly.
Okay. So you mark Dave, and Dave's like, "Oh, why am I red?" He doesn't understand. So like this group comes up and they kind of block your way and you can't really get around them. Like there's just a lot of people, and then like out from underneath them you see like this short kind of guy like elbowing his way up, and it's a kobold from the Kobold Press. He's wearing his little hat, his press hat, you know, with the piece of paper in it, and
Does he have a name tag?
yeah, he does.
We all know
Is it your boy Dink?
It's not Dinkbo. It's not Dinkbo. This is Hoppy.
We
Yeah.
all know these guys, right? Because we've seen it in the papers.
Yeah, so Tripsy is the director of, and then there are several ground reporters, and this is Hoppy Gobbledam, and he comes up to you guys, and he's like, he's got his pen out, and he's like this big, so he's always looking up, and he's like, weren't you all on the vessel as well? And he's already like writing shit down, like your descriptions, and maybe drawing like a little figurine of you, and basically the people are here to hear the interview before it's even heard and reported on, because they want to know the hot gossip.
They just follow him around.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
These guys are like famous.
Yeah.
Famous report. You know, it's like Walter Cronkite meets like I don't know, like no one in today's day and age is even comparable to what these guys would be like. So,
Mylos wants to again see the call. He wants to touch him because he's so little. He's a different kind of
the
being.
kobold. He's like still writing, but he's stop it. He's like, did you see the rabbit man plant the bombs yourselves, or did you only realize it when it was too late?
What the?
Who?
The rabbit. They got arrested. You know, the one, what's his name? Rample.
Funny man.
Funny man, Rabbit Man.
Rabbit Man.
So did you see him put the bombs on the ship? Or were the bombs already shipped when you guys all got on the ship? Were they already on there?
There's a touch. Yeah.
They're like, please, this is a very expensive suit.
You want the fucking story? Show it to what's that?
Fort Spear.
Fort Spear.
Fort Spear. Bring every reporter you got.
Oh, we got chief political correspondent Dinkbo's already there.
Oh.
So I'm just here. You six were also on the boat, so I gotta get your side of the story as well.
Oh, am I here? Am I here?
5.
Who are you?
You will catch up because they're.
Four.
Who you? I'm Mylos.
Oh, Mylos. I'm Hoppy.
Hi,
Hoppy Gobbledam.
What?
Yep.
You write tins and
I write it on here.
paper.
Right in here. I go to the office. We put it on the newspaper. And
we're going.
No, you.
He's looking at your pen. He's trying
Hey,
to grab it.
He points, and then the like crowd like helps him corral you guys so that they can get the gossip.
Built like a football player.
Dave,
She was trying to dive through. Dave's too small. He doesn't care. Dave is like.
doesn't know a sewer.
Dave's kind of excited to get an interview.
He's getting enveloped in the crowd.
Yeah, Dave is like all the Gobbledams are very charismatic. That's why they're so good at their job. So he's got Dave by the balls. He's like ready to tell him everything. He's like, yeah, and then I found them, and they were like coming off the boat. They looked exhausted, so I took them back to the place with the kids. You know, he's like almost giving his shit away.
Grab him by the collar.
Dave?
Yeah.
Or the Cobalt. Dave, yeah, you grab Dave by the collar. He's glowing red. Thanks to King.
Mylos says, "Oh, you want story? Oh, you want story?"
Yeah, so did Rample
Okay,
announce
so-
his intention to kill the ambassador at any time?
Back in day, on my mountain.
No, I'm not talking about the mountain.
But
I'm talking about the boat. So was this a political statement by Fieldsgate
Disappointed.
against the city of Steel said?
I would like to shock grasp somebody in the crowd, not the reporter, but just to get out of the way. Like I'm gonna try to
A commoner?
crowd.
You-
It won't kill me.
Okay, roll an attack roll on a commoner.
It won't kill me. It's just a little,
Just hurt him a little bit.
just a little shock. Where's my?
Just so you guys know, commoners have an AC of 10 and have 4 hit points. So
Do it anyway.
if you want to murder a commoner, by all means.
I can heal him.
Can you resurrect them? Because if they take 8, they're dead.
We put our hands on him at the same time.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So while you're worried about your spell over here, he's like, so how is it all that you all survived, but nobody else? That's a little suspicious, right?
Did you see the pink smoke?
Huh?
No comment.
Oh, no comment. What about you? Hey, you're from the Faroe Islands, aren't you? Yeah, I recognize that crab anyway.
Well,
Great crabs.
Gonna tuck in.
Were you involved in this?
Well,
No comment.
no
No
comment.
comment.
Are you being coached?
Yeah.
He looked right over to.
Yes.
Dave has kind of weaseled his way through, so you know there is a way through.
Okay.
So Dave's out.
Follow the red.
You follow the red beacon. Okay, so you try to get out, and Hoppy's like right up in your face. He's like, "So where's your brother anyway? Like, what's he doing? And what happened to your dad?
No comment.
And how does that have to do with? I mean, like, you did get on the ship and you were on the way here, and then this other guy died.
No comment.
And wasn't there a guy that was dressed in all black? What's the deal with that? You guys don't have any information at
Oh,
all?
I can tell you.
love to know.
I can tell you some things if you want to.
Yeah, please. Not
Okay,
about
so-
your mountain.
Okay, well, so we get on boat, we get tickets,
Boat.
and there's pink smoke coming out the boat.
Yeah, that's what it does.
You see, you apparently there's blue smoke.
They do that.
And there's green smoke.
Not on the boat.
How do you what?
Boat's pink.
What does blue smoke?
It's not on the boat.
Alright, anyways, this man won't tell me nothing. So
I'm getting the information.
Still.
You're elbowing your way through.
he's just trying. Milo's just literally just wanting to tell you. He's like, oh. I didn't talk
Are you
to
just
her.
standing still?
Yeah,
Talking to-
he's like leaning down though because he's kind of like into it. He's like, well, you know, the pink smoke go bloop, or boom, and then
Blow up. Okay.
and then
Yeah, and the rabbit made it blow up, right?
I don't think the rabbit was there. No.
So he doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Rabbit?
Rabbit,
Rabbit.
maybe not blowing up the ship.
Yeah, it was just.
So who blew up the ship? And why are you all not swimming with the fishes?
The ship does not blow up itself because of the magic.
The ship blew itself up?
Because of the
Ship's never blown itself up before. You telling me that just today, when the most important guy coming here is on the ship, it blows itself up? Now that
He silently nods.
you disrespect my readers.
Who? I can read. Yeah.
The crowd is starting to get mad.
No.
I guess
I'll kill
thaumaturgy
her.
and make the ground shake so people start panicking.
Certainly.
Excellent.
Get out of the way.
What is the language of that?
The language is you cause harmless tremors in the ground for a minute, but that should like
For a minute?
distract you.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, that would definitely distract them. They all like try to grasp and kind of all go down. So if you guys want to get out, I would say
Going.
that's like, yeah.
Red.
Someone's got to grab
Follow
my
red.
rose. So
Grab
I
Mylos.
He's still trying to give his interview. Yeah, somebody's got to grab.
about the pink smoke.
I grab Come on, Mylos.
No, okay. I was
Okay.
hoping someone would throw a tomato at my.
You guys
Bad interview.
can get away. They're all kind of on the ground. I guess you get out of the radius of thaumaturgy, and the ground is now stable again. You go around a corner. No Dave.